Hello. Just a heads up, don't ask me about the target, man. There's no point in talking about it.
Denzel, when you have had a game like that where you were only able to play for a quarter, how much does that increase your hunger just to get back out there for the next game?
Extremely ready to play for this next game. Especially Marshall, they throw the ball a lot, so I definitely have some play opportunities to get out there.
Are you excited to get a chance to play against a team who it feels like they might challenge you guys a little bit more in the secondary than you've been challenged the last couple of weeks, just based on how they go approach things offensively?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for that. I'm excited for them to throw the ball and be able to put myself in position to make a play, hopefully turn the ball over. So really excited for this weekend. They're a good team. They do things well schematically. So really looking forward to Saturday.
How does it feel like when you have your playing time snatched away from you like that?
Yeah,
It's not asking about it.
yeah,
It's about the after.
yeah. It's never a good feeling, especially it's my last year. I'm trying to make everything to trying to take advantage of every opportunity I have, and just being out for the first half kind of sucked, but it's part of the game.
At least you learn anything from that, though. Is there anything learned?
Keep my head up.
What did you do? Like, I mean, just in the off time, if you will. I mean, how are you kind of keeping your head straight after something like that happens?
Really, just being a leader, supporting my teammates, making sure they're taking advantage of their play opportunities, and really just being that vocal leader on the sideline and lifting the energy up.
So how much does it help you to know that Jermaine can step in if something like that happens to either you or IG?
It's awesome, man. He's a great player. He's a dog. He's proven himself here at the Ohio State University. So it's awesome.
Coach Day said that Lorenzo has earned the right to play more on defense. What have you seen from Lorenzo in terms of his growth this year?
Oh yeah, he's grown a lot, man. He's a great player, and just to see the way he's elevated his game, it's been really awesome to see, man. The sky's the limit for him.
At least that happened in the first half, right? So you don't have to miss any of the Marshall games.
Yeah, thank God. So I'm really excited for that, and yeah, get to play.
and I think that they changed the rule. You didn't have to go to the locker room. You could at least stay at least on the sideline and be engaged with your team, right?
Oh yeah, I didn't even know that was a rule. So yeah, it's actually cool. It's actually cool that they changed it. It would have been a bummer if you would have had to leave and then miss actually the first half of the next game, even if you were in the first half of this game. So it's a cool.
You knew coming into the season you would have an elite defense. Through 2 games, nobody's scored a touchdown. They haven't gotten a yard line. It's been, I don't think, inside.
Yeah.
I mean, how good is this defense, and how much better can it still get?
It's pretty good. We're chasing eliteness, so our job is to just take care of the problems that are still there and make sure when we're in those matchup games, we got everything covered.
What have you not liked so far in the way you guys play, especially since you got to watch what happens?
I would just say, how can I say this? I wish our schedule was a little better going into the season, like the start of the season. Um, and another thing I would have to say is I feel like we could run to the ball more and really just take care of little things and, not play to the level of our opponents sometimes.
Is the schedule thing just because you want to play in a big game, or because you want to get a real look at how good you guys are?
Yeah, for me, I definitely want to get a real look at where we're at, and just to be able to have a matchup game early in the year like these other teams around the country, it kind of just shows you where you're at, and it's a good start up to the season, especially if you win.
So I'm assuming you guys take Tuesday a little bit more serious right now because beating teams like 40, this is probably the only time on Tuesday that you're going to get a real look.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. For me, I take Tuesday and Wednesday really personal for me to be able to elevate my game to the highest level I can and get 1% better every single day. And Tuesday and Wednesdays is good on good, man. So I really take advantage of those reps.
You're a very honest, candid guy.
Yeah.
How hard is it for you to not say what you probably want to say about the target?
It's really hard. It was a bull crap crawl. I really didn't understand it, and it's kind of been going around the country. Really, I seen one. I think it was Florida, and what was the other team? A&M. That was a bad call too, and then my call too. It's kind of just getting out of hand, and then the fact that you're out the whole game, and the player's not even hurt or anything like that, and I was kind of like the last one in. I guess I could see the perspective the refs were looking at, but yeah, it sucks.
Denzel, when you guys see on film after the game that Aaron probably could have had that pick in the second half. What do you guys say to a young guy like that?
Man, we were happy for him, man, to be able to be out there and make a play on the ball in a little bit amount of time. It's awesome, man, to be able to see him, and our job is to continue to bring him up with us, and whenever it's time to go on that field, we want him to represent BIA.
I don't want to make a comparison with he and Jermaine because Jermaine was pretty good last year for a freshman. But
Yeah.
like when you see a guy come in and struggle early in spring and then start to make those strides, are you seeing those things from Aaron that like okay, like I see why he's here. I see why Walt liked him so much. Like those kind of things.
Yeah, Aaron definitely has flashes, and he shows that in practice. I feel like for me, he definitely has to be a little bit more consistent. He has a lot of ways to go. Still young, but the unit, we're doing our job to be able to show him on the field and show him off the field of what it means to be elite.
How much does it help you guys talk about being consistent and some of the things that young guys have to do? What does that mean? Does that mean be consistent in terms of eye discipline? Does that mean being consistent in terms of effort? What does that mean?
Consistent means being consistent in all areas of the game, really, especially in practice. You can't have ups and downs, especially at Ohio State. So we have to instill that into the young guys because you never know when the opportunity is going to come, and they're going to have to live up to the moment and ball out.
How much does it help you guys as starters to have guys like Jermaine, like Lorenzo, like Aaron pushing you every day in practice?
It's awesome, man. They push the room. They make the room better, and just to be able to know that we have guys under us that can ball and play, it just makes it even more better.
Okay, just because you did it.
One last question for
played
Denzel.
as a true freshman, and there's a couple of freshmen around the country who are kind of making plays. Obviously, JJ's doing it here, but there's other ones. Whether it's a mentality thing or ability, what's the key thing to be able to perform as a true freshman at this level?
I
And
mean,
start.
yeah, be consistent in all areas of your life, on and off the field. Take care of the weight room, take care of school. Ball out when we're on the football field, and gain trust with your teammates, man. And that's what's going to take you a long way, and essentially, start as a freshman.
Great. Denzel, thank you very much. Thank you, Denzel.
Yes, sir.